Welcome back, folks. We are just in time to watch the beginning of a firework match. This is going to be awesome. Corteza from the Philippines, fantastic player, against the homeboy, Jayson Shaw. And in our chat there, I'm noticing several people are saying, where is this pool hall? And the answer is, this is Jayson Shaw's place. US 1 Billiards in New Haven, Connecticut is where we are. This is a world ranking event, CueLee's Connecticut 9-Ball Open. It's a matchroom event, and they are very kindly allowing us, the Mad Apple, streaming out of Wisconsin, to come up here and stream this match, and we thank them for that. Jayson Shaw won the lag. And shows us he knows how to make that cut break on these tables. And if you've been watching matches so far, you'll know that the cut break is working really well on these tables with this new Simonis cloth and the magic rack.
Hello, MH.
Hello, Mr. G.
Beautiful job all day. You are a superstar.
Well, everything seems to be going very smoothly. The tournament's running well. Now, the question is this being Jayson Shaw's place, does that give him a home field advantage, or the fact that he's the boss and had to make sure everything fell into place, and all the hard work that they've been putting over the last, well, we got here. Saw a lot of them. They were working hard for that day, but weeks in advance.
I'll tell you
that's
what.
a nice shot. Just navigate his way around all those balls.
The tables were just finished yesterday, so he doesn't have much of an advantage.
Well, Jayson's leading the way and making sure everything is working, and of course that's the reason everything is going so smoothly. But can you still be focused to play world-class pool after being the one who has to put it together and make sure it runs? We'll find out. This rack's looking good so far. And effortlessly, he's threading the needle with that cue ball already.
Beautiful drink. Sponsored by. Look at that. Effortlessly.
Break and run. The only thing Corteza has done wrong is he didn't win the lag.
Oh, there's a misspelling? Oh, why? Hey, appreciate it.
Yeah, it's on all the posters and the signs, and the big picture of Jayson Shaw has his spelling on it.
Not spelling error typo.
Working on that. All right. Kendall, Quick Fire Cook, is back in the house. He's going to replace me so I can do some more work. I'm excited.
Did you steal my root beer?
I did.
That was a joke.
I was like, if I'm going to sit here for an hour, I need something. I'll get you another one.
Well, that rack didn't open up quite as nicely as the first one, and he didn't make the one ball in the side. So he's got a little decision to make on this one ball. Got the 9-ball hanging over the side pocket. So he's just looking at that angle where you kind of split the angle here and you put the 1 ball on one side rail and the cue ball behind the 2 ball on the other side rail. And he's leaked out and he's put the 1 right on the 9.
Well, I tell you, he might have got
Yep.
close enough to make it tough.
Does it go or not? Well, either way, he can still probably make the 1 ball.
Yeah, for sure that.
And he may end up dragging the 9 ball in too, but no, maybe not. It's possible to sort of double kiss out and go wrong, isn't it? But from that angle, it's not quite as simple.
Either way, he's not happy about it.
And if he is going to cut the 1 ball in, gives him a chance to break the 6 and the 5, and it's almost inevitable.
Great shot.
Just got to get a shot on the 2.
Held on.
Everything opened up. He gave himself a chance for this rack now.
Oh, stun that around.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting
So-
quite that strike. It's a great hit.
You're thinking, why not just follow that ball?
Yeah, just forward and back out. But I mean, what a beautiful shot. Just wouldn't even. That's what's so great about this game is you get to, people think it's simple because you're just running them in order. I mean, as far as like what there is to see, but just the difference in the way that people play is what I find intriguing. It's kind of like the thing you always say, if you get out, you can't say it's wrong.
That's right. Find a way. You only need to find one way. That's nicely judged.
Perfect. Should be able to slide up past the
Sneak
between
through,
the 6 and the rail.
sneak through the little gap.
I think so. All right. Can't tell from here, but he may just have to roll up here. I don't know if he wants to try and slide out.
Yeah, it looks pretty straight. There's nothing really wrong with that.
No.
But you don't have to play it that way if you don't want to. Swing it around the table. That's okay too.
It's initially what made me fall in love with this game is just the movement. Door slamming time. What a great shot.
Yeah, and Lee Van Corteza is a phenomenal player. Watched a bunch of his matches, and there's sort of a special something about him.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty to watch him. 1-1. Jayson run out the first one. I wasn't here.
Yeah, breaking on.
Patrick, nice work. Hey, everything looks really nice that you've been doing.
I try.
Looks good. I was watching on my break. Really just fun to be here. Oh, sorry. You're taking a break too.
MH needs a break. He's been here all day.
He has, yeah. He can talk though. If you guys haven't been able to tell, MH can talk. All right, Corteza to break. Oh. Will you replay that? I really want to see that. I just save it because I want to see that break. Just looked funny to me. Beautiful.
No, I don't need a break. I just needed to chew that snack off mic.
There you go. I don't know.
Well, you couldn't-
His cue ball was straight out.
Couldn't hope for a better result off the break. Watch out for that side pocket.
What?
He's got it.
Jayson, on the other hand, excited. What an opportunity. You see a guy playing that well, and you just don't expect something like this to even come close.
And it would be quite something if Jayson, obviously, I'm sure he's planning on winning this tournament in his own home pool hall.
He's never played on these tables, though.
Yeah, right. They're brand new, so he has no home field advantage when it comes to the tables themselves because they just got put in. And, of course, it's a disadvantage when you're the one who's in charge of making sure everything runs. And I know how long hours they've been putting in transforming this place over the last week or more. And he was here late every night that we were here when we were setting up.
Oh, yeah. Both these guys
he's-
so excited about this event and
So,
worked.
So to put in that kind of work to get ready for this event,
Oh, no.
oh no, what happened to that? Side pockets sucking those balls in. But working that hard is not the perfect preparation for the tournament itself.
Well, so
Because all the players were, in last night practicing and feeling the tables. Of course, he wasn't.
yeah, right. He was
Right? He
running
was
around
busy
working still,
taking
yeah.
care of other stuff.
Hasn't affected him so far, and I don't expect it to here. I think that's probably just the kick you need if Corteza lets him play some more. Because he looks like he's stroking the ball. Did you catch any of it? Well, you didn't. You were sitting here. I don't know if these guys watched any of his other matches.
No, but I've sat and watched him
Little bit.
before.
I want to make more time to play pool and watch pool.
Got Ralph Souquet in the background there.
How's Darren doing in the...
He's coming back. Let me have a look at the score here. Darren against Copigny.
Yeah, Copigny was up like 5-2 at one point that I saw, but I haven't checked. Oh, Patrick's got it over here for us.
Darren is clawing his way back. Copigny is up 6-5
Oh, yeah.
against Darren Appleton.
It's a match. The score right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, 9 ball. That doesn't count in the upper corners, or does it? I should know by now.
Yeah, it counts in all of them, I think.
Looks like it.
Because we had that one earlier, didn't we? We made 9-ball break.
Yeah, but that was in side pocket, so a lot of times they'll
Okay.
play no upper
The bottom
pockets,
two, yeah, sure.
I guess with the magic rack.
But we know the answer now, huh? And in a way, I don't know. You know, at this level, I know probably hit the break good to get that 9-ball break,
It's disappointing, really.
but it just effectively makes this race sort of a little bit shorter for one of the players.
Yeah. I don't find it exciting. I guess I used to find it exciting to see a 9-ball break go. No, I'd rather see him run the rack.
Just spot it, yeah.
Well, he just held the cue ball out of the side pocket.
Not making the 1-ball in the side like we've seen other players so far do very, very dependably.
He's hitting it quite a bit harder, too. He does let up a little bit, but, I mean, he's definitely hitting it harder than we've seen. So nothing in. Jayson with an opportunity. 3-ball a little bit tight on the 9. The rest of them are open.
Yeah, and if he plays this combination, that means his 2-ball's going to be hanging in the corner, and he's got to get on the 3 from there.
Oh boy. We don't want to keep making excuses, but that's the kind of stuff I feel like, not comparing, but when I'm playing, when I'm working all the time, those are the kind of shots you shoot.
That sounds like comparing.
Yeah. Well. So
Combination or kiss shot?
I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, he's playing a combination. Now, to get on the 3. Draw straight into it.
Well, top rail around the 4 into the 9. Or just play up like he's looking and just bank out safe. You know, stop it on the top rail if you don't feel like you can actually break into it with enough power. You got a good line to get up to the...
Yeah, I mean, drawing is fraught with potential problems. Scratch, maybe.
Well, he's looking to come out.
Yeah, and from there you could, if you don't come far enough to cut it in, you still have a safety shot.
I think if I'm going to play safe, I'm going to do it set for it here. Oh, look at that shot.
But if he can cut it in, he's gonna. Little tap on the backside of the 9-ball.
You think? I think he's spinning. Yeah, probably.
Beautiful. And he shouldn't have any problem here. He's going to draw back out to the right, pretty much right back to where he is, the middle of the table somewhere.
I'll be honest, I don't get to watch enough pool, so I haven't watched him play much, but I think what I noticed so far is he is extremely mechanical, but he flows still. So he plays kind of like a rhythm player, but his mechanics are...
And he must be older than he looks, because it's a long time ago when I first started seeing him. You know, one of the... You know, one of the original group of those Filipino players.
Okay, so quick score update. It looks like I may have missed one. I'm just going off the score that they got in
Yep.
the score app. So it is 4-1.
Okay.
And Darren has clawed his way back to 6-6, tied up now against Copigny.
Just behind the. Oh yeah, you could have
Yeah, he's got the
hoped
win.
to get a little bit further behind that 8,
One or the other.
but I think he didn't sell it out anyways.
And let's see if he can get the one in the side like everyone else has been. There we go. He's got it figured out.
Four ball, just a little bit limited, but plenty of options.
Yeah, and it does have a pocket, doesn't it?
Yeah, a
It's
couple. I mean, a
the
few.
same as the 2 ball.
A few that are logic.
This first shot actually getting on the 3 ball is
Yeah.
fraught with potential hook zones if you try and get up table, and maybe you don't. Maybe
Well, you got it.
you could stay right there with where the 2 ball is and cut the 3 ball in, but better to be up table, isn't it? And so he had no fear. He was able to find that line, not collide with the 4 ball on his way through, and not scratch.
Got a little straight actually.
Yeah, and that's a problem there because of where the 4 ball is.
Should be able to. He might have enough to just kind of draw up table, draw it straight up the rail without touching. For the 4 in the side.
You're saying if he can cheat the pocket a little bit, that
Yeah, he might be able to get around too. Yeah, he probably can.
maybe.
He's going forward. Too much.
Oh, he's going to be behind the 6.
Well, Jayson with a good opportunity. That's the second time he's kind of let the cue ball go. Got to the pocket. Both kind of forced shots.
And he just plays so quick, doesn't he?
Okay, this time Jayson able to take advantage as long as he can sink this 9.
Well, he puts the 9 away, comes back. He's 2-4. 2-4, yes. And he's having a little chit chat with the referee there about the location of the rack.
You allowed to do that?
Well, I guess he's the boss. And the ref put it in the wrong spot.
Back on Darren. Got an update for us there. It's the second time we went to Darren and he played safe.
And this is that same rack.
That's why he's fighting his way back.
Still 6-6.
Might
oh,
let
yeah.
that go though.
He's the grinder.
When I think about it, I haven't watched Jayson play that much other than Moscone Cup. So I like how fast he plays. You know, he slows down, I'm sure, for Moscone just a little bit.
Yeah, and we were just talking about that before. You know, it's okay to play quick as long as you make sure you don't shoot the shot until you've actually seen a good mind's eye view of it. And he's not afraid to stop and think about it, like right now.
Yeah, but once he finds it,
Yeah, most of the shots he sees
Pretty
it
quick.
perfectly, instinctively, quickly. But if you don't know what the answer is, don't shoot. So what's the answer here?
well, I mean, choices are kick, which is what he's going to do, or you could have kicked at it. So setting up for the safety off the
Yeah,
backside of the
and the
two there.
problem here is you've left a nice opportunity for a kick and stick. And Lee Van Corteza is probably the kind of guy to be able to play this shot right.
Yeah.
He's going to make sure he doesn't accidentally kick it into the corner pocket past the 7. He's looking at that line too. Look at that. But actually, if he does kick it in, as long as he's on the 3, he's okay. So there's still a chance to play that shot. Hooking behind the 5 ball. 4 ball, sorry. Pink 4. There it is.
He's going to make it.
And
Ugh.
unlucky for him, didn't really achieve any of the objectives.
Thought it was in. Thought it was going to hit thick enough on that 7 to get there.
Well, it's a tough shot, that.
It's going to come out okay.
Yeah, the 3 ball saved him. And I don't think he's got any window to hit part of the 2 ball. Although, actually, the way he's addressing the ball, I think that must be wrong. Because he's going right at it.
Yeah, he's going to leave a window.
Yeah, didn't really work. I mean, he did
Door.
well just to keep the cue ball down there and get the 2 ball out through the gap. But after that, that's not enough.
So, a little update on Darren's match. They are at 6-6. Kopingi and Darren Appleton.
Yeah, and they've been at 6-6 for a while there. That safety battle we were talking about, that was all that same rack.
Just wanted to make sure you updated your phone before you gave out that.
Yeah, maybe it's not going to take any time at all over these last 3. Just getting his bridging right on the edge of the rail there.
You have to. That's already a tricky shot. Take that shot for granted pretty easy. Not the pros, but as players, you know, as people, most of the people watching, you know, I mean, that's one you see even the pros, they settle in, they take longer on because it is tough to shoot that shot consistently. Whoa, you took us for a ride there, Mr. Producer Man. But we're back over to Darren Appleton.
Quick update on this match. It's still 6-6. Breaking news.
All right.
Yeah, don't shoot it if you're not happy with it. Cutting it to the left. Drawing. Not going to get to see that shot, are we?
Nope. Just a teaser.
Meanwhile, Jayson puts the one ball in the side pocket and is faced with an off-angle combination on the two. Maybe it goes right in. It probably does. We've been... Well, from the overhead view, I'm not so sure. And the 3 and the 4 up table, particularly the 4, may be used to break the 8 and the 7. Because the way they're frozen together, it's not very nice to leave it till you get to the 7 and try and play safety off it, because they're just not sitting good for that. You have to do something with it before you get to the 7.
Yeah, I mean, I think if that 2 does go, you're overcutting it, so you might run straight into that 7.
He may whack this hard enough to send the 2 ball up table. Oh, it went straight in. Of course it did.
Right into it, man. Well, he's
Right
trying
now.
Well, that's what I was just saying.
Oh, well, at least he didn't end up behind him, but he's still going, so he's okay with that. It was almost a brilliant little...
You know, past
Wow,
the
there's
7
no
there.
need to hook yourself on that shot.
Almost got there.
Well, he may have to play a stop shot type safety where send the 4 ball 4 rails down to the bottom of the foot rail. Or can he spin it in? Yes, he can. And he's going to put himself behind these balls anyway. He was almost forced into playing it that way with the spin and the right hand little masse shot. And that's like 3 shots in a row where he threatened to hook himself.
Well, he committed to that one. He got him. Self.
The saving grace is he didn't break the 7 and the 8.
Yeah.
He'd like to make a good hit on the 5 here. And that would give him a fighting chance of perhaps getting another shot
Well,
in the track. But
I mean, I think he's going to hit this, no problem. I just think it's tough not to sell out. I think he's going to hit the 2 rail.
tricky to judge these, aren't they? These 2 railers seem to be tougher than 3 railers.
For me. For you.
And he hit it good. That's not bad. Yeah, and with the new cloth and the slide, that's one of those shots that does sort of change on new cloths.
That's what these guys love, you know. That's what they live on.
And of course, as we said, Jayson didn't get to practice on these new tables, not that we saw anyway.
He told us the only thing we needed to know, 4 3/8. That's all he needs to know. And they did a great job leveling him. I haven't heard a single word about that. Great shot.
Great shot, yeah. Maintain control, but what's the plan now, Lee?
Yeah, look where his cue ball is. That's the key. If he would have missed that ball, he had likely odds he's going to not only still have that 7-8 down there, but he would have left him pretty tough.
Yeah, that was great. Great 2-way bank shot.
I don't think he's planning to make this ball, though.
No, and you really, really would like to play a good snooker here.
Yeah.
Because knock the 6 ball up table and then...
You got to get ball in hand here if you're going to... Well...
If he's able to play a safe, somehow get behind the 9 and put the 6 ball up close to the 7 and the 8. He doesn't want to accidentally open the 7 and the 8 because he hasn't fully gained control of the table yet.
Let's see what he's got in mind.
I mean, if he plays a super good safety and he can really freeze behind the 9-ball, which he might be thinking of just soft drawing straight to the back of the 9-ball here, in that scenario, you would be okay with the 6-ball just tapping those balls open, but only if you can guarantee that you get to the freeze on the back of the 9.
He
Wow.
went for it.
It's unbelievable.
7 might go, I guess. Looking at what he did there, maybe he was planning to bank it.
Well, the bank definitely goes in there, and you might be right. It might just go straight in. I don't know. We've been wrong about that a few times already. Well, let's read Jason Shaw's body language. He takes a little look. He's not giving anything away. A wry smile.
Yeah, I think
Take another
from this
look.
angle, I mean, I'm telling you, it looks like that 7 might go. We're going to find out. It's tough to get there, even if it
Doesn't look like it, does it? But it's obviously close because he's looked twice.
Yeah, maybe he's just looking to see how much room he has to stop him right there and safe him, too, you know? If it's off a quarter but doesn't go, or an eighth that doesn't go, makes the safety easier. Uh-oh.
Is there a kiss shot off the 8? Looks a little bit high, doesn't it? Into the bottom left as we look at it. I don't think that's really on. Might be a combination. Bank combination on the 8-ball.
I mean, worst case, you play safe off the side of the 7 up to the end rail. Right.
And just try and get behind the 9.
I don't know about behind the 9, down here behind the 8.
Oh, that's difficult.
I do know this. I know he wasn't planning on being right where he is. It's not where he was playing for.
Well, he's judged that pretty well. Importantly, getting the kiss off the 8-ball to send the 7-ball out and back to the middle rail, middle of the top rail. The ball is in Lee's court, though. Tricky safety. Or maybe just bank it in.
A little short. Speed, though.
Right, stop short of the middle pocket.
I mean, that's smart speed.
That's as good as you could possibly get after missing that long bank.
That is something that's learned, too, you know.
Sure. Yeah,
It's
the
not-
speed's that wasn't a random speed, yeah.
And some guys just feel that, you know. Oh.
Well, the shot's definitely cuttable. And he may have another thin cut on his next shot, too.
I think he'll get up and down, no problem on this shot.
Yeah, watch out for the 9-ball.
Got to keep it straight, though. Uh-oh. I straightened it out perfect. Took a second to hook because this is new cloth. Here it goes again.
Yeah, at first it looked like it might be going towards
Yeah.
the corner pocket.
Didn't they always call you Gunny?
That was many moons ago.
They're nice out there.
Yep. Lee Van Corteza manages not to let Jayson Shaw draw level. 2-game lead. 3-5 and a race to 9.
Meanwhile, Ko Ping Yi
This
took
match,
the lead, yeah.
yeah, this match is tied up. They quickly went through 2 racks since we last looked,
Oh.
and now it's 7-7.
Okay, because I was going to say Patrick just showed me, and it was 7. Darren was down by 1.
Okay, bank or safety? Cuts it in the side pocket. There you go. He's taking a look at that. You cut it in the side pocket. Do you have to?
We're not going to get to see this either.
Well,
It's kind of funny. So the next time we cut away,
yeah, he's looking at the bank.
it'll be a safety.
The bank over the cut shot because you control the cue ball. The cut shot in the side, you kind of have to negotiate. Well, we can see the bottom half of Darren Appleton in this picture. We can gauge from this whether that worked or not. He's walking away from the table. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Great job, guys.
Meanwhile, nothing on the break.
So you're just going to punch this across the table and off one rail. Out for the 2. And these tight 4 and 3/8 pockets that Mr. Shaw was telling us about. Sure are tight.
He didn't refer to him as being tight, though.
Oh, okay. 4 and 3/8.
Correct.
Accurate. And non-judgmental.
Bit straight. I like it when they get a little straight because then they get to bring out their stroke and it's fun to watch.
Oh, wow. Who would have drawn through that gap?
Well, he got too straight and then he ended up perfect. To hit a beautiful, pretty shot.
Just to judge that draw.
It's too straight again, so we get to see another good stroke shot.
Watch this positional shot. Who would go through this gap?
It's perfect.
He would. Someone who knows where the cue ball's going would do that.
Two reels back down to the 5. Once you get far enough in this corner that he can just roll up for the 6. And he's going to leave an angle, so. Still got there almost perfect. I think he'll just spin forward here around.
And play the 6 the long way.
Yeah, up table.
Yeah, if you can get straight on the 6, you can roll forward for the 7. If you get any kind of angle, it gets problematic. So he's got to get close to straight. Maybe that's okay on that side because he can go to the other side of the 9.
It's definitely
doesn't
a
like
tighter
it.
window, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get a little bit higher up. But you've got room over there. Kind of over where the triangle's laying on top of the rail.
Yeah, he's wincing though. He's not really happy, is he?
Well, no.
But because he's got enough angle, doesn't he? He can stun run through, punch it forward.
Get going.
Oh,
Get
that is
going.
a perfect example of that shot. That deserves a a replay too
Absolutely.
in a little bit. But
He should look to Spade more often. Absolutely.
that's such a tricky shot to judge that.
Yeah.
And he knew that if he went short, he'd be hooked. If he went long, it gets awkward.
Well, you're off
And
there.
could have done a little bit better there. Still okay.
Yeah. He definitely didn't want to be quite that tight to the rail. I think he tries to get back right where he is, probably. Yeah.
Just make
One.
sure you don't let the side pocket come into play.
I think you got to. Yeah, okay. Took the side pocket out of play and
Yeah.
just about back where he was. Perfect. Couldn't have hit it any better. Nice job, and to go up by 3. Not to mention, every night we got now here I go again, but I'm just thinking about the type of stress Jayson's been under getting ready for this tournament, and the fact that we would leave here at like what 11:30, 12 o'clock, and he was still here and had a bunch of work to do after that. So
Yep.
and was here all day. So he's missed a couple I think you normally aren't going to see. I wish he'd missed those in the Moscone Cup.
Yeah, and according to the world rankings, not that that really says anything about who's going to win this match, but Lee Van Corteza is 68 in the world.
Yeah, right.
Jayson Shaw's number 6.
Well, we're talking about it
But-
like Jayson can't come and win this.
No,
match. Jason's
But
gonna
with
come
these
and snap
tables
it back.
breaking as well as they can, we don't know if he's going to get another shot.
And he's missed balls you normally would never see him miss. And he'll say that. Tell you, everybody's making the one ball, the controlling the where the second ball is coming out. Nobody seems to be getting the luck of having that shot.
Yeah, and of course, no pattern racking, so the referee is deliberately not paying attention to where the 2 ball goes.
I'm just saying by coincidence alone.
Yeah.
Everybody's successful in making the one, but not too many successful second shot, where it's straight in.
Yeah, and the cue ball's the other thing, is all over the table on these shots. You can predict the 1 ball. And they usually open up pretty good, but the cue ball's flying around.
Tried to hook him there behind the 4 ball, I think. Unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
Well, Jason's got to get something rolling. Tired, not tired.
Yeah, if he
I'm
battles
sure
through
he
and
doesn't want to lose.
if he battles through and takes this rack, score's not that bad.
Let's see him pull out his stroke here, maybe. Pull up table. Just touch short on that shot. It's about perfect. Keep hitting them like that, and you're going to make it up quick. 4 games, Jayson. 6 games, Lee.
Yep, that Darren Appleton match that we were watching is over. Copigny took it 9-7.
Quick last few racks there. Holy cow. They opened up fast.
But that was a winner's side match. Meaning Darren Appleton is not out yet.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about Darren's trip to the Mad Apple.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It really was a great experience for everybody involved. I think all the players really enjoyed him as a teacher, and everybody got to know him real well because he was there for quite a while, so he hung out. We got the hotel attached right there, so
Darren's trip to Appleton.
Darren Appleton's trip to Appleton.
Well, at least he got the wing ball.
9-ball. Oh, now it's a whole different game.
Well, that just might be what he needs. It's Carlo Biardo watching. Oh, he's getting his cue out. He must be playing a match.
It was their first match
Yeah.
this morning. That was a long time ago already. Aren't you tired yet?
Negative, Captain.
Chris G's chomping at the bit. He's sick of being the tech.
Where is he? He's taking a nap or something.
It might be. That or an antihistamine. Okay, Jayson 1 game off.
Another 9-ball break?
Oh, my goodness.
2 in a row.
8 ball. He'd
No,
take an any
not
ball
quite.
break there, though. 1, 2, 3. Take that back.
Well, he's got to figure out something here. Does have obviously a cut shot on the 1 ball if he really wants to take it.
Carry him to the 8. I don't know. I don't know that he can necessarily see it. Yeah, I don't know if he can. Excuse me. If you look at the 2 ball, I think it might be in the line, so he's going to kick behind it.
Yeah, he's going to have to. And he's not going to play a push, isn't he? He hasn't called a push.
Kick the 9 in. Give her a run.
Yeah, the 9 was really hanging.
Yeah, right. I mean, the reality, though, it makes the pocket bigger for the 1, too, so.
But he's not yet called push. He feels he's got better chance of getting some kind of safety here.
Oh, he could see it. He cut it right in. Look at that shot. Not a terrific reward because he ended up stuck up in the pocket, but wow, he hit that great.
And that's why they call him. What was the name again?
Wait,
Okay.
look where this. Oh. Ball hit the rail so far down. I can't believe it stuck up, but what a great shot there.
Yeah, that was a really nice cut on the 1 ball to start it. Straight on the 6 ball. What are you going to do about that?
Yeah, I mean, real straight, too.
I mean, he may just force follow this.
He's not
Yeah.
happy.
Create enough angle not to follow into the pocket.
Just it's unbelievable how our game works that you can hit something so beautiful and then just end up in such a predicament.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Would have been better if it was a few inches further. But no, he's plenty
Are you
good there.
kidding? Beautiful. That to tie it up. We
Well-
take a look at that stroke shot around the 2 rails. Patrick, can you bring that up?
Yeah, in a
Here it
blink of an
goes.
eye, Lee Van Corteza realized he's not in the lead anymore, and he didn't really shoot the last couple of racks.
There we go.
A lot of spin on this. Zinging around.
Nice poke there.
Yeah, it's pretty much as good as you can hit that.
Ties it up. His confidence is probably back up after missing a few early. Oops.
Well, for Jayson to come back, he has the momentum now, and he's breaking. 6-6 in a race to 9. And you feel now Jayson Shaw has now slipped into being the favorite.
Yeah, tied up. Couple balls. That was the first thing you pointed at. Floor ball tied up there. Right, that's the pink ball behind that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And with the cue ball frozen on the rail, or almost, the 2 ball kind of in the middle of the table. His first shot needs to be hit well. And I'm looking at the chat here. A lot of our viewers from Wisconsin saying hello. Familiar names, fans of the Mad Apple stream. We've got Nick Like out there and close to Appleton, and Joe Podoff. Hi there.
We got a hit and
That's okay.
managed to tie him up.
This is kind of tricky here, isn't it? Because you've got a lot of moving parts to this shot, whatever he chooses. If he's going to try and play some kind of safety. If you try and thin off the 2 ball, and it's going to come back and hit the 6, and can he just hit straight into the 2 and just very gently roll it towards the pocket and freeze behind the 6? I mean, it's a shot you don't really want to have to play. Let's see what Jayson's going to do with this. Got a lot of moving parts to this shot and extra kisses, all which need to be figured out.
Yeah, everything's risky, kind of.
I I think he's going to try and punt the 2-ball round the angles, like 3 rails back up table. Oh, he played it off the 6. That's brilliant, because he did point to that spot up there.
Yeah, he was trying to get the cue ball over behind that 4-9, though, I think. But it came out good. I'm just saying, I think that was the intent. You know, or even to bump into him, who knows. Either way, did not sell out.
And Lee Van Corteza is good at kick shots.
Well, he got the hit, but didn't limit too much here.
And the 4-ball is still tied up, so he didn't sell out yet. But this is definitely advantage. Jayson, he might be able to play the 3 off the 6 in the side and send the 6-ball down to break up the 4-9, but not from there. I don't see much value in making the 3-ball. Unless you do that. Look at that shot.
Either way, he's in the best position he
Yeah.
could get in. So have an opportunity to save here at least.
Yeah, that was a really good shot. He was able to thread the needle to get the cue ball down there. And he may have been hoping for a little brush on the 4-ball on the way through, but yeah, with that speed, you end up behind it. And a potential safety. Like an inch shorter, he would have been even better. And he would have already played a stop shot. But here, the edge of the 9-ball stops you hitting the middle of the 4. So you can't just stop the cue ball there. That shot's really good.
Yeah, it would have been better if he would have caught the edge like he was trying. It
Yeah.
would have been perfect. I mean, the speed was perfect. It would have pushed apart. But just an opportunity for us to see a great save here. Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah. He just can't stop the cue ball there, so he's going to have to go to the side rail and hope to get back down behind the 9 somehow with the speed. But
Well, the tough part is I think you want to try and plant the 4 around the 6, you know. Shoot it between the side pocket and the 7-ball and send it on the other side of the 6. Oh, my. I think he tried to make that ball.
no, I think he was just using the 7 as a snookering ball. And perhaps both, of course, because the 5-ball would still be available if he had made the 4 in the side, as you suggest. That's a test of this one from Lee. That's a great shot. That was a big shot there. Well, I'd like to have got straight on this 6. Or straight enough. Maybe he is straight enough. Now he's digging down.
Yeah, just to
Oh,
roll
just
forward
to
and a
kill it.
shot, yeah.
Kill shot. Yeah. Nicely done. Well, after a long battle of Iraq, Lee Van Corteza takes the lead. 7-6 in a race to 9.
What do we got going on around the?
Well, we've got Billy Jr. Usuri is 7-5 ahead of Jeffrey DeLuna. Francesco Candea is 6-5 up against Sanjin Planovic. Elliot Sanderson is 8-2. Actually, of course, it's a race to 8, so that means Elliot Sanderson beat his Italian opponent,
Yeah, trying that one. Huh?
Pier Francisco Garza. Meanwhile, Lee Van Corteza does manage to make the one ball on the break.
Still nothing direct on the 2. I mean, he's got the shot. But work with the 3, you know.
So what do you think here? Try and get a safety behind the 4 ball and send the 2 ball down. It's kind of tough not knowing exactly what kind of kisses you get when the 2 ball gets down there.
Yeah, he's just going to save this ball, right?
Or we could thin snick it, leave the 2 up here.
Oh, right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. 2 rails controlled into the corner to stay behind the 4. That's a really, really well played shot. Because it's difficult to stay behind that ball.
Hey, you got to be happy with that. Jayson needing to work. You almost just got to throw the 1 rail, right?
Yeah, I mean, the
Stand
3
up
ball's
to-
kind of right in the middle of where you'd like to be to play a 1 rail kick shot. But you're saying hit slightly higher than that and draw it, or on the other side of the side pocket, really, and spin it. But
There we go.
really close
My
up jump
kinda
shot.
guy. Oh, jumping. Not mine. Oh, no.
Just the edge of the 6 got in the way. 6 ball wasn't completely hooking it, but it took out half of his
enough.
view of the 2 once he'd jumped over the earlier ball.
Still interesting getting on the 3. He's going to have to play a little bit of a stroke shot.
Yeah, with ball in hand, it's still not an automatic shot, is it?
No, you just got a really unique kind of pattern up here on the top. You almost want to play inside and come to the top rail and try and get between that 7-5, but
Does
that's not
the
a
3
great
go
shot
in the
either.
side pocket?
I'm not sure.
Not
Nope.
really, no, not from there. So it
guess
looks
not.
like he's playing a stun run through just to sort of
Yeah.
follow with a hair of stun, make
Well,
it a
it
little
does
bit
go
wider.
past the 5, though. All right, that's what he's seeing now. So now it's not quite as bad. Now he's just going to roll
Just
up.
follow, yes, and it
I
doesn't.
think he just realized that also, that it went past. Maybe he saw your camera view, Patrick.
Just listening to the commentary. I doubt that would help. Does the 3 ball
This guy's
go? Obviously,
hurt.
must go past the 5, otherwise he wouldn't have played it. So that answers that question. But how tight is that gap?
No, I think
Between the
he's-
5 and the
I
rail.
think he's got this nailed down now. I think, remember they're the 4 3/8.
Yeah, but the gap between the 5 and the rail is a lot smaller than that. If you touch the 5 ball at all, it's not going.
Well, I agree.
If you
I'm not
brush-
saying I wouldn't miss it. I'm
Yeah,
just
right.
saying I don't think he's going
And I'm
to.
not saying it's impossible. I guarantee it is. Otherwise, he wouldn't have shot it. But played for it. But the cue ball's frozen on the rail. Great shot.
exactly where he needed to put it and left himself a nice angle to come back over for the 5 ball. 5 to the 6 is not necessarily a gimme either. Almost want to be over on the side rail, left side rail for the position. In that case, probably still 1 rail. Just trying to get all the way across. And down. Be happy with that.
Yeah, now he's got that angle in it. He can play the 6 ball in the same pocket as the 5, probably. Doesn't have to. He can roll forward as long as he doesn't let the 9 ball hook him. Yeah, but there we go. Same pocket.
Two more into the same one, I think. It's a big rack, too. This will bring him to the hill in a match that
It's got to work it a bit here.
all right, takes it out, gets to the hill. 8 games to 6 in this race to 9.
Just practicing.
What other matches do we have in the arena, do you know? Who's
Well,
all in?
Yeah, I can tell you. I know there's a few of them. Shane Van Boning's back there, but I think he's just practicing. Carlo Biardo, he's practicing. Currently, we have on the losers round, so whoever loses these are out. We've got
Oh, here, this is where I'm looking. Table 4. We got Sullivan Clark and Shane Wolford.
Skylar Woodward is 6-0 up against Dean McNamara from Canada.
All right. All right.
Dean McNaughton.
Hill break. Oh, we got 8. I got him. Yeah, I'd like to be able to see this ball. Has to push out.
Is that 1 ball still cuttable?
I think so. There's no guarantee on the 2, though. Try and come up and hit the 9, maybe. I think it is cuttable. But he's not going to, though.
Yeah, no good. Or is that 9 ball in the way?
I don't think he can see the 1.
Yeah, he's going right down at it.
Maybe. I don't think he can make it. I think he's playing. Oh, he can. My eyes deceived me.
Maybe
What
you
a
should
great
stop
shot.
talking for a while.
Okay. I agree.
JKLOL.
Careful, don't get over the top. Yeah, he's all right.
Little tap on the 9.
2 rails. You got to miss the 9. The 9's in the middle of the table.
Right.
Now.
Yeah, the 9 ball kind of does come into play here. At least it would.
Yeah, either way
He's
you
got to
go,
change
it's a
his
little bit
plan.
in play. So, tucking in a shirt because, as we talked about before, this is an all-ball foul tournament. So, if his shirt would rub against that 8 ball, that would be called a foul.
They played that shot perfectly. Where are you going? Perfect. Straight on the 9. And Jayson Shaw is saying no, he's not done yet.
7 games to 8. He's breaking. Haven't had a few snapped off for a while. This might be an appropriate time for Jayson to consider that.
Yeah, he started this match with a break and run. He had a 2-game streak, including the 9-ball break.
Boy, Chris G is really taking advantage of his break. It's good to see.
He's-
Oh, yeah.
well, like so many of these racks, 1 ball down. Problem with the 2-ball. What's the plan here then?
Obviously, I don't think you have an offensive shot, but the last time I said that, he made it.
Yeah, he maybe I'd actually get through that gap and play a thin snick on the 2-ball.
Come around.
And if he can play a safety, he'll take that over pushing out. That was a nice inside English kill shot to stay behind the 3-ball. It's a fairly easy shot for Lee Van Corteza to hit. And he may actually even have an edge to go directly at it.
I don't know. I think, yeah.
He's kicking it.
Yep.
He'll definitely hit it. Might make it in the side. It might Z-bank up table and go
Make
safe.
the 3. Got about 80 others. Now what?
Yeah. And this one you bank straight up and down table, 1 rail down towards the 8 and the 9. And let the cue ball stay
Pull
up
it
here
over,
and
yeah.
get behind the 7. Just like that, behind the 4 it is.
Little unlucky there.
He throws his hands up.
Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of moved over, made it do a lot easier.
Yeah, because he did play right towards the 9 and the 8 in the middle of the table, and of course it got that kiss off the 9. He's lucky he didn't completely hang it. I don't think Jayson Shaw can hit this directly, which means hitting the side rail makes this kind of a tricky, awkward shot.
On the 5 is almost where you'd hit if you wanted to try and push the 2 back down towards the 5. You know. Look at that kick
Oh, that's
out of there.
nice. Yeah, kick and stick.
Beautiful shot. You can hear the
Yeah.
clamoring of applause in the background.
The one-handed man is clapping in the audience.
What a
Yeah, the
great
action on the
shot to
cue
get
ball is
behind
beautiful
that.
there. Yeah, you know. It's good enough to keep him in the rack.
I don't think he's going to be happy with that one.
So the 4-ball is over a pocket, so he's just got to make sure he doesn't hook himself on it. Draws to the side rail. Beautifully done. Doesn't really want to be straight on this. He's got a hair of an angle now. It's tempting to cheat this, and if you do that and do it too much, you miss the 4. But he hit that well. Maximized his angle there.
Yeah, another one where he's just got to kind of hold this draw shot.
Well, he's looking good here. He's going to have to thump this one in too. It's pretty straight. Drew back with a lot of spin. And we have ourselves a tied-up match. Hill, 8-8.
What a great match. The Mad Apple Extreme saga continues. Everything goes to the hill on the Extreme. It's the best matches to have. Got any score updates for us, Mitch?
Take a little check here.
Oh, they're right in front of you. There they are.
Skylar Woodward wins his match 8-0.
Wow.
Mark Bisterboch wins his match 8-6.
Yeah, so the one loss size is race to 8, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Deposits the 1 in the side pocket.
And
Wide open table, and this time he has a shot now. Lee Van Corteza has his fingers crossed, hoping
yeah,
that this match isn't over.
great timing for one. gently around here 2 times. Got to be careful here. Didn't quite get the angle he wanted, so he's got to take a second. I'll tell you, if he can complete this, he started this match with a break and run. He's looking at ending it with one.
Yeah, and I'm not picking favorites here because I'm a big fan of Lee Van Corteza, but for Jayson to start out at least winning in his own tournament, since he worked so hard to put this thing together.
All right, there it is.